part of what you will learn when you are doing this work is that you have to have fun. Like, it is the most important thing because this shit is not for the weak of heart, okay? And part of the reason that I have never really shared before about my personal experience is because I feel like, well, there's a few things. At first, I was hoping that I could just like do this work and like get back to my life. Like, I got into doing healing work because I was desperate, right? Like, I had just gotten to this point in my life where I was like, I need help. Like, what the fuck is going on? I kept doing the same shit over and over, and I was so fast. Things were just, I just felt like I was out of control in my life, and I felt like I really needed help. And I was just guided to doing this healing work, and I thought I could do it and then like get back to my life, and it hasn't been like that at all. It's like it transforms you. It is your life, right? Yeah. So there's that. And then also I feel like there's the imposter syndrome thing. Like, I do not have it all together. Like, I'm just learning. But I think that's the point, right? Like, nobody ever has it all together. If anybody tells you that they have it all together, that is just like, run away. That person is fucking delusional. And with respect and love. Okay, whatever you say. But so yeah, just feeling like I don't know, feeling like I'm an imposter, like I have nothing to share. But to be honest, I do. Like, I have been through so much, and I've made so many mistakes. Like, I have fucked it up so many times, you guys. I can't even tell you. Like, endless mistakes. Just like, I think I had that like masochism part where I'm just like, let's just see what happens if I do. Oh, it's hard to let go of old, it's really hard to let go of patterns that have been with you since you were really little. It's just like, it's so hard. It is a death. They call it dying for a reason. Like, you do, like, a part of you dies, and it's just like, anyway, but again, I've been really pushed to share, so I'm just gonna like be in process with you guys. And I think that's powerful in itself, right? Because I'm not coming to you from this place of like, I have it all figured out and I know and da-da-da-da-da. Like, really, like, my whole intention is to like inspire you that right? Like, really, all you need to do is ask yourself and trust yourself and listen to yourself. It's incredible. I'm going to be sharing a lot about like just finding plants and trees that are like already in your neighborhood, in your backyard, in your front yard. Like, it is so magical once you learn to like see who's around you, who wants to support me right now. Like, what does my energy body look like right now? Am I grounded? Like, really, it's all about just like asking yourself questions. So I'm super excited to share all these really fun questions with you and just get really used to asking yourself, because that's what it's all about. It's not about somebody else telling you. That's the other reason too. Like, I do not like teachers, really. Like, I don't want to say that I love my teachers. I love my teachers, but I feel like it's rare to find a good teacher. And I love my teachers because they always guide me back to me. And I haven't wanted to be like, I'm like, I'm not a fucking teacher. Like, no. And I still don't like calling myself a teacher. I'm just somebody who's like on the path of self-empowerment, because I feel like that is what is going to break us free of these oppressive fucking systems. And you can't, I love that Buckminster Fuller quote where he says, you're not going to create something new by fighting the old, but by focusing on the new. And so I feel like this is how we do it. Like, it's through this inner transformational work, as within, so without. Like, and also when I first started, part of my whole dark night process was because when I first got introduced to energy healing work, there wasn't a lot out there, you know? It was just like, this is fucking like, I don't know about this, you know? That's how I felt. I was like, I don't know about this. And no one else was doing it. It just felt like so weird and isolating, and I felt so alone. And it's different now. There's a lot out there, and there's also a lot more out there about like our cosmology and creation and our deep ancient past and all of these things. And I'm not talking about like, don't watch Gaia, okay? Like, I'm not talking about all that. But don't get played. But yeah, so I guess I don't want to tell you what to do. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, okay? Do whatever you want. But yeah, so I'm going to be bringing in like the emotional healing, which is energy healing, right? Like, emotions are energy in motion. And a lot of that for me was inner child work, doing parts work, calling back, you know, these old moments in time where we were traumatized or experienced something that we weren't able to process at that time, right? Like, lightening ourselves up, and then tying that all in with the earth and how the earth supports us through those like really hard experiences. It's hard to do. It's hard. This work is hard. Okay. It's like, it's not easy. It's no picnic. That's for sure. It gets better, but it's hard. I'm not going to bullshit you. And especially if you have a lot of trauma, like, oh my God. And then also tying in our cosmology and planetary cycles, because that was also a big thing for me too. When I was like not wanting to do this work, I was like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Like, what is it for? Like, I need a big picture. I don't operate on like doing things without like a grand scale, or, you know what I mean? Like, I need to have like a comprehensive understanding of what I'm doing before I'm doing it. I'm not just like, I'm not aimless. I just felt like, you know, a lot of the new age stuff is just like, there's no grounded information about like, why, like, what is it for? Why am I doing this fucking excruciatingly hard work? Okay. Like, I need a good fucking reason. Give me a good fucking reason to do it, and then maybe I'll be motivated, you know? And so I feel like for me, Theosophy and Anthroposophy really provided that grounded structure. That's Rudolf Steiner's work, of, the planetary cycles, human evolution, where we come from. Like, okay, this makes sense. Like, it just really clicked, like, yes, okay, thank you. And I think that's really missing. So I really want to bring a lot of that, a lot of what I've learned through that work forward. And oh my God, it's been 8 minutes. Okay, that's all. Love you, bye.